All right, Chelsea fans, we're back with a super too soon match review. That's right, just ended. Chelsea 3, Leicester 1 away on the road. That is 3 in a row for Chelsea. That is right. Good news, they can win without us. We didn't have to stay. We went there, obviously, took a bunch of friends, got the momentum going, and it's continued on. Love to see it. Look, relegation battle, Leicester. Chelsea needed to come out, get a result on the road. It was a tough day out, but the boys got it done. And a couple high-level things. I think that the immediate thing for me is we've seen changes in performance levels from a few of the boys, right? Chilwell has been on a fantastic run. Cucurella, 2 games in a row. He's looked quite well. I was a little worried when he picked up the early caution. No problem. Kai Havertz, new guy. He's back. Apparently, is he? I don't want to say too soon, but he's looking in fine form. Ruben Loftus-Cheek doing the job. Kovacic really stepping into this captain's role really well. Enzo Fernandez, have we even batted an eye at him? He might as well have been here for 2 years. Like, he is absolutely seamlessly walked in. Fofana is class, and Koulibaly seems to have found his feet as well. And this is what is hard for Potter, right? The form of players up and down all season has been tough. Really good from some of these players, which is lifting the team. I would also say there's a lot more verticality to the play. We've seen a ton of offsides between Leeds and Dortmund and now Leicester City. And that's because we are playing on their back shoulder of the defense. So Chelsea are attacking. We are hitting vertical passes. We are looking to play players in. I think we scored about 5 offside goals in the last 2 games between Dortmund and now Leicester. And that's because we're pushing the envelope. We're trying. We're taking risks. We're making VAR tell us if there's literally half of a foot, right, today between Joao Felix getting his first goal for Chelsea and not. This is what we want to see. Play on the front foot. Don't sit back. Let them get settled in. Play the ball in behind. Make something happen. And it's working. Shout out to CFC Central. He put out an amazing Twitter thread today talking about how Kai Havertz isn't leading the line. He's actually more central, and they're letting Raheem Sterling against Dortmund. And then again today, Mudryk lead the line, play on the back shoulder, and see what we can come up with. Things are changing. Look, maybe it's because we have less injuries. Maybe because the team are getting more settled. Maybe because we're back to a week per game to prepare. I'm not 100% sure, but we have to ride the momentum while it's there. Super thrilled for Chelsea today. It's an emotional reaction. Look, Enzo Fernandez with the ice cream scoop of a lob pass. Brilliant. Leicester were all over Chelsea leading up to that. They got their goal. We were pinned back. We were struggling. Enzo unlocks that defense. Kai, brilliant finish. He is refinding his form, right? Whether it was the Champions League, we were there. He missed the first one. We were all heartbroken. He stepped up and buried the second one. That takes confidence. You love to see it from Kai. You want to see these players have a resurgence. You want to see these players get back to their best. Wes Fofana has been a revelation in the back. He is class. I love him. And he's got that swagger too. Like him and Reece on the right. Yeah, lock that down for a while. Go ahead, take your 7.5, 8-year contracts, and we'll be good. All right, that feels good. Oh, man. Cucurella, right? Liability 2-3 weeks ago. Didn't really want to see him in the lineup. I was calling for Lewis Hall. Cucurella, good for you, man. Good for you. Came back in. Potter said they took him out of the firing line for a little bit. He is settled right in. Good for him, right? Maybe he is a viable option going forward. Interested he's played left center back versus left wing back, but Chilwell, I was going to say rest him today just because he's played so well the last 2 games. Ben Chilwell, phenomenal. So happy he's back. Look, I'm not a coach, I'm not a manager, but I would say Chelsea in a back 3 versus a back 4 are completely different teams. Wes Fofana is a right center back. Cucurella is a left center back, or Badiashile is a left center back. With Thiago as a sweeper, what more could you want? Let Reece and Chilwell bomb down the flanks. This is a recipe for success, Graham. Don't fight it. Maybe next season you want to play back 4, fine. Take care of that over the summer and preseason. Right now, what we've been saying is the next game is the most important game for Potter. Play your best 11 until you can't. He's forced into more changes today, right? Reece with an illness, Raheem picking up a knock, Aubameyang picking up a knock, David Datro Fofana playing with the dev squad. it didn't matter. We're still able to go out there. This is our third game in a week and get the result. Really, really happy for the resilience. And it looks like kind of the unification from this team. Friend of the pod, Clayton Goalie 58 on Twitter was saying before the game, this is the game that matters. It's easy to get hyped. It's easy to get excited for a Champions League round of 16 game at home, right? That's easy. What about Leicester on the road right after that? Right? You peaked with excitement. You peaked with adrenaline. Can you come back and play a relegation threatened Leicester on the road who are fighting for survival? Boom, check the box. I think Chelsea fans should have a lot more confidence today than what we've had all season. I'm not saying it's done. I'm not saying we're back, but I'm saying 3 in a row is great. You look at the form table, it was not good, right? We've been in a slump. Let's see here. We went 4 games ago, draw, then loss, then loss. Now we're win-win. We're turning the momentum. Start to build it. Start to stack it. We're still in 10th, right? I get that. We're still in 10th, but now we're 4 points off of top 6, 4 points off of Europe, which, by the way, none of us have been talking about Europe in a long time, right? Love Nick to death on the pod, right? He's talking about 40 points, and I about spit my water out. Get to 40 points and then be done with it, right? The Premier League, at this point, is only to get minutes and confidence. There's really not a lot to play for. But all of a sudden you get 2 in a row, you start to think, well, you know, Europa League with this team, you get money, you get extra games. Like, that would be a good spot. No one's talking about top 4, but Chelsea fans, there is positive momentum behind this team. There are a lot of things you can pick on. Mudryk did not have a great day. Not going to focus on him. You know why? Because he didn't cost us 3 points. He's still adapting to a new league, a new shape. He played more central today than he's probably ever played in his career. Fine. But guess what? We got 3 points. Also, we scored 3 goals. When was the last time we scored 3 goals? Apparently, it was October against Wolves. We had goals were being a problem. Goals against Leeds. Goals against Dortmund. Goals against Leicester. 6 goals in 3 games. New for me. We only had like a 1.5 XG. Overperforming XG. Leicester had more possession today. We dealt with it. Like, it is night and day different from 2 weeks ago to where we are today. Step by step, brick by brick, build it. All right? We've seen how good this Chelsea team can be. We still don't have everyone healthy. Mason Mount has yet to feature for a while. Look, all I'm saying is there's no reason any Chelsea fan should be tweeting negativity, should be talking negativity, should be picking out players today. There's no need. 3 wins in 3. Be happy. You enjoy it, and you look to the next one. That's what we have to do. Chelsea, we are primed right now. Again, you got to play the games. But you just beat Leicester. You just advanced in the Champions League. You've got Everton next week. You've got a week to prepare for Everton. Then you have Villa. Home. Then you've got Liverpool, home. You've got a nice run. Get 2 more wins. 2 more wins in the league. Beat Everton, beat Villa. All of a sudden, you're +6. You're knocking around the Europa League spots. Is that good enough for Chelsea? No, and I'm not saying it is. But you have to take the season in context. Focus on the Champions League. N'Golo Kante is going to be back. Continue good form in the league so the team has confidence. Potter's tactics are starting to stick. The plans are starting to stick. Havertz is scoring goals. Sterling's scoring goals. It's clicking. All right? Keep the momentum. Chilwell scoring. The wing backs are dominating. You love to see it. Even Reece James in Dortmund was about 50%. And look how well he did. His ceiling again is so high. So all I'm saying is, Chelsea fans, enjoy it today. Don't let anybody bring you down. This is a great day to be a Chelsea fan. We're in a good moment, a good run. Continue it, enjoy it. Have a great weekend. We'll be back, as always, with a full podcast Monday morning. We got you.